Hey everybody, it's Larry Life Dad here today, and we're doing something really fun. We're gonna clean our litter robot today. So this thing is amazing. Got 4 cats, got 4 ragdoll cats, and it does get a little bit dirty. This is something that you can't have 4 cats without a litter robot. It was crazy. We tried a couple litter boxes before. It was a nightmare. You're just scooping all day long. It's a huge mess. It smells bad. This thing is awesome. Even if you have 1 cat, I highly recommend it. But everything goes down below. You don't smell anything. It's really nice. But occasionally you do need to get cleaned. So we're hearing a little bit of a noise when it rotates. There's some gravel, some kitty litter down in there. I'm gonna get that out. We're gonna dump it out. We're gonna clean the inside of the drum here, get it really looking good. I got my materials here, so what I'm gonna be using today. Get a knee pad. These come in handy, especially for your old like Larry Life Dad. And then you got some vinegar, some distilled white vinegar. Got a brush for scrubbing. Got a little bit of Windex with some vinegar in it. And this is really cool. I love the Dawn Power Wash. And you can get these wherever. I think I got this at Costco, but and the vinegar at Costco. But we'll use those. So we're gonna go ahead and take this apart. So first thing we do is we're gonna take the hood off. So on the sides here, on each side has a little clip. You just press them in and it pops the hood off. So this is pretty clean. We'll probably just hose it off or whatever later, but I'll set this off to the side. That's the hood. And then inside you have this little ball thing that rotates. So let me move the plug out of the way, and then we'll just take this out. Oops. And that's where the kitty litter goes. So as this rotates around, eventually this hole gets to the bottom and it drops the the waste down below in the bottom of the kitty litter. So we're gonna empty all this out, and we're gonna vacuum and tip all this upside down, but just wanted to show this to you. We're gonna be cleaning that. I'll set that down here. And then here's the front. Now what normally would happen if this was all put together, was operating, it's gonna tell you when you need to take the litter out to change it. You just pull this out. Everything's in the bag here, and you would just pull the bag out and then go throw this away. So it's pretty simple, but I'm gonna go ahead and just dump the kitty litter down in here. We're gonna save it though, so it's still pretty clean, and we'll put this back in later. Okay, so there we go. We'll save that. We'll put this off to the side. All right. There we go. Okay, and the next thing you want to do is I'm going to take this, and you can see inside here there's a lot of little kitty litter that gets down here, and this is what turns the drum. So, you know, all this in here is not helping matters, and it kind of gets in the work. So we're going to dump this out. We're going to wash it out. So I'll put this over here in the bushes. Okay. As you can see, I took care of most of the major stuff. I'm gonna hose all that out, the rest of the stuff there. And then here, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna soak this and wash this out as well. So first things first, let me dump out any spare kitty litter. If you get that wet, it makes like a concrete solution, so it gets real hard like concrete. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the hose. We're gonna turn it on, we're gonna hose this down. Kind of get it softened up. You can see in here, washing it down. So we're gonna dump it. Okay. Hose down a little bit more. Now what I recommend is let's take our spray here. We're gonna wash this out. Spray the inside. Sometimes this gets a little hard to get out, so you got to give it some elbow grease. Okay, it's looking good. Okay. looks pretty darn good. I'm gonna go ahead and hose this out. You kind of get the idea. There's a little bit left in the tray down here, so I'm gonna tip this forward. Hose down in here. Gonna get anything out from inside there. That looks pretty good. So I'm gonna set this off to the side to dry. Okay. Right over here. Angling it down so everything kind of soaks out. And it's nice it's a warm day out here. And I'm gonna get my knee pad. And we're gonna work on the toughest one here. So this is an easy part. We're just gonna hose this off. We'll spray that down with some cleaner later, but that's pretty clean. Oops. You can see inside here. Take a look in there. Okay, we're gonna dump that out. Keep that away from me. There we go. It's a little messy. And I think last time I cleaned this out was a few months ago. So yeah, you can do it every couple, 2-3 months, you're probably good. Really caked in there. A little bit gross, but it's worth it. This is a cool machine. Just getting all the stuff out here. Okay. Now we'll just rotate this over. Let's go ahead, next step, let's put some vinegar in here to help eat away. You can see it's got some of the debris in there. It's a little bit harder to get rid of. So we got our vinegar. Vinegar's got a little bit of acidity to it, so that's gonna help. Okay. And let's take our spray, put our soap in here too. Get it around the edges, inside, okay. Let that soak for a second, and then we'll come back and check it out. So let's give it a second, I'll be right back. Okay, as you can see in here, it's pretty grody, so, haven't heard that word for a while, huh, grody. It's soaking some vinegar, so it's gonna be kind of tough. I'm gonna have to really get in here and scrub. So, I'm about to set the phone down, but you probably don't want to see this anyhow. So I'm gonna scrub this away, see how clean I get it, and I'll be right back in just a moment. Okay, I have it turned upside down. There's a charcoal filter here on the back, so you just need to pull this off. And we'll wash all this off, but that's a little charcoal filter. You can wash it or replace it. If you got one to replace it with, you should probably do that probably every 6 months or so. But I'm gonna wash this one off, clean it up, and then I'll put a new one in later, but I'll just get this back on there today. So, all right, see you back in a second. All right, so here's something that's working really good for me. I have my hose here, and just go along the filter like this. Seems to be working pretty good. So if you don't have a brand new filter, do this and then replace it when you get a new filter. All right, guys, so this is a great way to rinse out when you're finally getting to the last stages here of rinsing out the inside of this. Is I recommend taking this globe. There's the hatch. That's the hatch that rotates. That stays on top except when it's dumping the litter down below. Put this down on the ground. It sits flush. This way when you rinse it out, all the debris in the water is going to go down the bottom there, and it's not rolling around on you. So highly recommend, especially during the final stages, put that little hatch to the bottom. All right, the final stage is let everything dry. So I've got everything out here drying in the sun. And there's a lot of little nooks and crannies, so water, as you can see, even though I've dried it, there's still water dripping out. So we'll give it a little bit to dry all the parts out, and then we'll reassemble it and get it going. The cats probably want this back there right away. All right, everybody, so here's the end result. We have the litter robot all cleaned up and looking good. Got a blue light. You can look inside. Used to be all kind of nasty in there. Clean litter. It's looking sharp. So highly recommend cleaning it. Oh, I did throw a little WD-40. There's some gears in the back because it was squeaking a little bit with the dust and the whatchamacallit, the kitty litter. So I did clean it up, put a little WD-40 in there to keep it running smooth. It seems like it's going really good. So hope you enjoyed the video. Keep your litter robot clean. Clean it occasionally. Smells so much better. Looks so much better. Hope you enjoy it. Thanks for watching. Bye.